Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Right on the money. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Florida Atlantic's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. They'll move the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Warhawks! First play of the drive, wants to throw. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On target. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Bernard. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So after that pick six on the opening drive, a chance here to get a touchdown of their own. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Trying to run it in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Florida Atlantic races to the line. They'll run it here on third and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The Warhawks in a good spot here with second and short. He's got it again. Runs through the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. Running inside, it's Jamison.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Going to try to get it himself. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the catch and he's free. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the option. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
On the ground, it's Bernard. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires on the move. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pulls it in. It's Messer. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Could be an alley. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds a man in the middle. Still running at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, UL Monroe! Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners locked up in a tight one in this matchup of top 10 teams. We haven't even hit the half here today, and it's already shaping up to be an instant classic. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Malone Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Warhawks will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first.
There's a crease. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The short hands, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Creates a little space. And he waltzes in for the score. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Makes a catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Just drives it between the uprights. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. finds his big tight end. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to keep it in the air. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The 50. And after making the interception, third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. At the 45, on its way. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.